You see, we can't let people see that refugees and asylum seekers are normal people wanting nothing other than to make a contribution to become decent, hard-working citizens. So we've got to set the foghorn at maximum volume, and we've got to create these sorts of instruments like this code of conduct. We've got to go further than that. We can't afford for Australians to meet refugees, to be exposed to these stories, to learn about the hardship that they're fleeing, to hear about the sort of contribution that they want to make. And that's why we keep them locked up offshore. We keep the press away, we keep Australians away, because we can't afford to shatter the illusion that is being created by this government and by governments before it. Now, I don't pretend this is an easy issue. I don't pretend for a moment. But I do condemn those people who do use the tragedy of deaths at sea to justify a policy that's implemented for no other reason. Not for reasons of compassion or care or decency, but for the most base political purposes. If you did care about deaths at sea, you wouldn't be using words like illegal. You wouldn't be calling someone who is in a state of desperation a moral blackmailer. And you wouldn't be implementing a code of conduct that implies these people are criminals, they don't share our values, and they can't wait to get their hands on our women. You know what I'd really like to see? I'd like to see a code of conduct that went something like this. No more three-word slogans. No more lies about what it means to seek asylum. No more using of the word illegal when you know it not to be true, when you know that it's a fundamental right, and that if we don't learn from the mistakes of the past, we're condemned to repeating them. That we're going to use care and compassion as guiding principles, rather than simply inflaming people's fears and anxieties. We're going to use facts. We're going to reassure people that we don't need the army. We don't need our defence personnel. We don't need the Navy, because this is a humanitarian issue. And that just as we expect you to uphold Australian law, we will uphold Australian law. We'll make sure that we uphold domestic law and international law. And what that means is we won't forcibly deport you to countries in which you are going to experience torture, persecution and possibly worse. And that just as we want you to ensure that you treat people with respect and ensure that you don't engage in harassment, that we will keep you safe and treat you with respect. That we will treat you with the sort of respect that is currently being denied to you because of your circumstances, which involve being locked up in offshore prisons. Mr Acting Deputy President, we need to name what this is. It's racism. It's not dog whistling. This is the racist foghorn, loud and clear, saying to the Australian community, don't accept refugees, don't accept asylum seekers, they are not like you and me, they don't share the same values we share, we don't want them here. Well, I say to the Coalition, they are ordinary people with families, with children, with the same hopes and dreams that all of us share, and that we, as a rich, decent, prosperous nation, should offer them the protection they so badly need, and that if we don't do it, this is something that you will carry with you for the rest of your lives.
Here, here.